Okay, so you guys all know the trend that's going on right now in the Twitter sphere, in the internet world. Netflix buy Snyderverse, Snyderverse sell to Netflix. You know, this whole idea of these Snyder fanboys, fangirls, whatever you want to call them, fandom menace, whatever they you want to call them. They have this idea of Netflix should come in, go to WB and go, hey, give us the Snyderverse right now. We are buying the Snyderverse and we're going to make movies. We're going to complete the vision. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. It's just stupid. It is literally so dumb. These people just do not know how this stuff works. They have no idea. So let's get into it and why this is the dumbest thing. Number one, Netflix do not have the cash to buy this. They just simply do not. Marvel went for how much Disney had to pay for Marvel? How much do you think Spider-Man alone is worth? Now you are talking about buying not only Batman, not only Superman, not only Wonder Woman, but everyone. The Rogues Gallery that goes with the characters. We're talking about the biggest superheroes of all time. We are talking DC. How much do you think it's going to cost Netflix to buy this? I don't know about you guys, but I'm thinking upwards of north of 4+ billion to buy these IP rights. Because we're talking about something that is absolutely huge. A household name, the Holy Trinity when it comes to superheroes. And you think Netflix had the money to do that? Netflix can't even stand on their own feet at the moment. They're struggling. They are trying to find avenues to keep themselves afloat. They're in so much debt. Why do you think they keep cancelling shows and that, even though they're successful? Because they're so damn expensive to create, they don't have the money to keep funding them. So they cancel them. This is what they do. And you think they just got a whopping freaking $6 billion sitting in the bank there where they can just go, there you go, WB, hand them over now. There's your $6 billion. We're taking off. We're making the Snyderverse. What makes you even think that them buying them is going to make them want to do the Snyder Vision anyway? It could be you could have the problem of Netflix buying these characters and Netflix going, screw the Snyderverse. We're going to make our own universe here. That's what could happen. So you guys just, it's ludicrous that you actually think Netflix can afford it. Number two, DC are just starting up their own universe right now. They are starting up their own universe. And you're telling me that they're willing to sell their IP rights to another studio to compete with them. Are you actually stupid? Are you that stupid? So, I'm making my own Superman movie right now. I'm just starting out. But hey, you want to make a Superman movie? You go make one as well, and we'll release it. And we'll see who does better. Let's compete. They already got to compete with Marvel. They already got to compete with Sony. They already got to compete with all these Universal and everyone else. Well, why not just strengthen a competitor? Because we ain't going to get any money. That you think if Netflix buy it, Warner Brothers don't make any money from it. Unless they somehow structure it in the deal. And I'm pretty sure Netflix won't go, yeah, we're going to give you 50% of the income here. No, Netflix aren't going to do that. Like, this is what I mean. You guys just don't understand at all. Why would you strengthen a competitor? Why would you? And to top that off, you can't actually technically buy the Snyderverse because it's not its own IP. If you want the Snyderverse, you actually have to go to Warner Brothers and buy all of DC. And Netflix cannot do that. Number three, DC is going to be the saving grace at this point in time for Warner Brothers. That's what they think. They think DC is going to be their saving grace. Because Warner Brothers aren't in the greatest financial state either. They're in a bit of trouble. But what can create that revenue? We have seen Marvel was not very profitable. Disney were not that high. And what happened? The MCU came along. Boom. Money generation right there. Boom. Billions. Everywhere. That is what Warner Brothers are hoping with the new DC. That's what they're expecting. They're expecting we're going to create this new universe with our DC characters, with our biggest IP, with the money drawers, Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman. We are going to create a new universe around them that's going to bring in the money for us. Why would I cut my chances of doing that and giving it to a competitor so that they can also make money off it and we don't make as much money? Because that's what's going to happen. I'm telling you right now. I'll call this right now. You guys will be like, hey, if they sell it to Netflix, we'll watch theirs. No, you won't. You will not watch Warner Brothers. No matter what happens, even if they loaned it or did whatever, and Netflix somehow were able to make the Snyderverse and continue that vision, There is no guarantee that you guys are going to continue watching the new universe that James Gunn's building. I know you guys. You guys aren't going to do that. You're just going to be focused on that. So why would you do that? Why? It doesn't matter. You're all going to be like, we're not going to watch it anyway, even if they keep it. So what's the difference? Why would you strengthen a competitor when you don't need to? It's stupid. And finally, number 4, what if Snyder doesn't want to do it? I mean, Snyder is out there creating Rebel Moon right now for Netflix. He's doing that. Now, look, I like Snyder. I really do. I love Man of Steel. I wanted a Man of Steel 2 for so long. I really do. I like majority of his movies. I'm not the biggest fan of Batman vs Superman, but I like all of his movies basically. I don't have any problems with him. And I enjoy him. I really like him and I think he's absolutely brilliant. Rebel Moon, I'm really, really, really excited for. I cannot wait for it. I am actually more interested in seeing what Zack Snyder can do with his own original content, like a Rebel Moon universe, than I am to see the Snyderverse again. And I think, personally, Zack Snyder would rather continue and create his own original content as well. I don't really think Zack Snyder's interested in coming back and doing DC content. Not at this moment in time. Maybe 10 years down the track, potentially. But right now, I think he's so focused on creating this Rebel Moon franchise that we should be supporting that rather than going, hey, Netflix, how about you do this? Because Netflix come and buy the Snyderverse. That takes his attention away from Rebel Moon. That takes his attention away from his original content because he's now got to run the Snyderverse. And I would rather see Snyder's visions for other content, original content, things that he can do because he has such a creative mind. He has created good movies. Why wouldn't you want to see a director that is so talented expand his horizon, do something different, create his own vision, do something else? Why do you want to pigeonhole him into just creating DC content? Why would you want that? That's not how it is. Why do you think Christopher Nolan, Tarantino, Spielberg, why do you think they're so great and so highly talented and the goats of our industry? It's because they don't get sucked into doing one thing. Nolan didn't get sucked into just doing the Dark Knight trilogy. He went off and did other movies in between. He wasn't interested in running DC. He wasn't interested in continuing and keep making things there. No, he wants to go do his own thing. Spielberg's the same. Same with Tarantino. That's why he does his own movies, because he doesn't want to get pigeonholed and in one IP. Now, why would you want Snyder to just be stuck in DC and doing the Snyderverse? I have no idea. That's stupid. Let the man be creative. Let the man do something else. How about we go over and support Rebel Moon instead? How about we go over there, support that, and let's make that be successful. Let's make him create his own universe rather than being pigeonholed and stuck and leading DC on Netflix. So there you have it. That's my thoughts on this. It's the dumbest thing because it's never going to happen. You guys just need to accept it and move on. Let's move on. Let's support him and continue somewhere else. But guys, we gotta cut it now. You're getting ludicrous now. And this AI stuff, oh my days. Is it the dumbest thing I've ever seen? Like, you guys are just the worst at this point in time. But like, come on. Come back to the light. Come back to reality and realize Netflix ain't getting the Snyderverse. The Snyderverse is done. It's over. It is what it is. I've accepted it. I'm not getting Man of Steel 2. I've accepted Henry Cavill's not Superman. I love them both, but it is what it is. Time to get back to reality. Accept it. There's a new DC universe coming. That's cool and all. If you don't want to watch it, then don't watch it. That's fine. But saying that Netflix should buy it is just the dumbest thing because it's never going to happen. So let me know your thoughts in it below. Smash that like button, click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace out.